Hello guys, it's Abraham Valentine from Rapid Customers, and in this video, Facebook Training for Business, I'm going to get into detail of what to do and what not to do on your Facebook fan page. Now I want to be really transparent. Converting Facebook fans into buying customers or clients is a three-step process. Step number one, optimize your page, which is already set up with your cover photo, profile picture, and your 3 landing pages. Now, for some who don't know what these landing pages are, they're basically, for example, what I love to use is like going to a website. When you go to your website, you got the home page and you have a menu bar like this here that'll direct you to other pages. In this case, calendar, classes, and about us. And when you click on those tabs, you'll be brought to certain pages. You can get to know the business. As you can see here, the calendar page. And we also have the classes where they can, read through these classes and also select one. And last but not least, the About Us page where they can get to know the trainers, find out where the backgrounds are, things like that. So basically, the optimizing your page is already set up. Then we move to step number 2, which is create 2 types of ads, 2 types of posts. And step number 3, dominate edge rank. Now, there are many ways to promote your Facebook fan page. Some rely on offline. There's a lot of great ways. Door handles, stickers that show up on cars and things like that. But, the most effective way to promote on Facebook is that we highly recommend using Facebook ads, which would allow you to tap into your target audience, location, which would be Burbank or Glendale, age, anything between 18 to 65, gender. I want to do a specific woman post or specific man post or even both, or interests, people who like XYZ, which brings us to step number 2, creating ads. Now, when using Facebook to market your business, we highly recommend having 2 types of ads. Ad number 1 is to get people to like your page. This is a great way to get the local residents to even know about your business. And ad number 2 is a special offer to your followers. Now, let me share an example. Now, the ad to the left is very, very simple. We specifically target people in the local area in Dallas, Texas. Again, a very simple invite to build your database. It reads, like our page if you like getting your hair done in Dallas, Texas. Okay, they already like your page. Now we got them in. Then we put out the second ad, which will be a special offer. You see, when building your campaign, Facebook allows you to control who sees the ad. For example, the ad to the left are for fans who are not following the page. This ad will show up on the newsfeed if I don't even like the actual page. I see this, oh, what's this? Like our page? Yeah, I'm gonna like you guys and see what's going on. And as soon as I hit like, I will no longer see that first ad. And then the second one, I'm going to check my news feed maybe later on today when I get out of work. Okay, I'm going to open up Facebook. Voila, a special offer. Now, take a closer look on the second ad and notice that it has a phone number and a link. Now, we use a call forwarding program that allows us to keep track of the amount of calls that are coming in from that specific ad on Facebook. Here's an example.
I saw a posting on Facebook for a special.
Oh, yes.
If I were to purchase that, will I be able to make an appointment within the next week or so?
We do the exact same thing with the link to keep track of the amount of fans clicking on that specific link that will bring them to a page where they can put their name, email, and even phone number. Now, we use these methods to show you that advertising on Facebook works in your favor. Again, after you establish a great number of followers on Facebook, we recommend the third and final step, which is dominate edge rank, to get fans to like, share, and comment on your posts. Now, what is edge rank? Edge rank is the Facebook algorithm that decides which story shows up on the newsfeed. The algorithm hides boring stories, so if your story doesn't score well, no one will see it. Now, the first thing that someone sees when they log on to Facebook is the newsfeed. This is a summary of what's been going on with all of their friends. So for every action their friends take is a potential newsfeed story. Facebook calls these actions edges. That means whenever a friend clicks like, shares, writes a comment, joins a page, tags a friend, checks in, or RSVP to an event, it generates an edge, and a story about that edge might show up on the user's newsfeed. So how do you dominate edge rank? Well, that's post frequency. You see, Facebook recommends that you post 3 to 5 times a day to generate good scores. Now, we follow this recommendation for all of our clients, and it seems to be working well. See, when testing your post frequency, you want to pay close attention to where most of your fans are on Facebook. You have your early bird between, like, let's say 4 o'clock to maybe 6 in the morning. Then you have your afternoon viewers, and then you have your PM. Now, you want to pay close attention to this because once you discover where most of your fans are viewing your posts, the next time you post really good content, you know exactly what time to post it and what day. Now, you may be wondering, well, what do I post? Well, that brings us to the third component, the 90-10 rule. The 90-10 rule simply means 90% of your posts must be non-business related topics. Things like events in the local area, charities that are happening, fun quotes, fun photos, feature other local pages on your wall. And 10% business related, anything that can lead to a sale. You see, think of your fan page like a party you've invited all of your friends to. Keep them entertained, get them talking to each other or yourself, get them connected to the community somehow. Following a successful rule will keep your page engaging and fun, which will help spread across the Facebook platform. What you don't want to do is drown your fans with sales, sales, sales. Believe me, guys, I see this all the time with other pages, and it explains why they'll have really good content and they will have 1 like, 2 likes the most. Now, when you drown your fans with 10%, 10%, 10%, they will eventually unlike your page or simply hide you on a newsfeed. They'll on the other side, they're like, okay, we get it. We get it. Now, this method would cause less fans viewing your posts. You see, following a successful model has proven to drive visitors into buyers. Now, wrapping up, keep these ads on autopilot. You have the like one, and then you also have the special offer. Keep those rotating all month, by putting a certain amount of, depending on your budget, keep those rotating all month. And while these ads are on autopilot, engage with your fans using EdgeRank. Things that are happening in the local area, charities, quotes, fun pictures, feature other, pages on your wall. Now, what I mean by fun pictures, you can just, like someone, is laughing or like shoot a quick video. Keep them keep them entertained. Because what most businesses do, they get a fan page and it's a sell. And on the other side of the computer, they're like, okay, we get it. We know what you do. But you're not inviting me. All you're doing is pitching me. Who wants to be pitched, right? So I just want to wrap this up. Again, I want to thank you so much for taking the time to learn how to grow your Facebook page and convert Facebook fans into buying customers. I know a lot of light bulbs are going on right now. So if you have any questions, feel free to contact me directly. Or you could simply reply to this message, or you can write me via email. Again, I want to thank you so much for watching, and we're looking forward to helping you out with your business.